NLA Textat procurement matter. Before Martin Amidu left office, he was investigating NLA and Textat procurement issues. Subsequently, when Martin left office, that matter was discontinued. That matter had a lawyer from the OSP's office as the lawyer for one of the parties. Is it the case that when Martin left and a new SP took over, they decided that they will not continue? Why have we not been updated on that matter? Why have we not been updated? Why have we not been updated on La Bianca? Why have we?
Tell us why we've not been updated on NLA. La Bianca is dead.
I don't know. I don't know, Paul. I don't know. I'm asking questions. I'm only asking questions. You know, people have started asking questions about the necessity of the OSP. People have started asking.
Yeah, whether it's useful given the provisions of Article 88 and the Attorney General.
A few days ago, I saw my brother Atik do so on Asempa. You could see saying, I'm sure your I've shared the video with your crew. They may show it.
Okay.
They may show Atik's video.
If you want them to show it now, they'll get it ready. But go on. When they are ready, they'll tell me that it's ready.
Right. The question that confronts us as a nation is that if you have 149 million cedis to spend, would you want to spend it on the OSP?
The video is ready. Let's see what you want us to see with that. Let's watch the video now.
And this is what we get. This is all we get. Hi, Ghana, you see, sometimes we do some investments that don't guarantee value for money, and this is one of such. We instituted our office to help us in our fight against corruption. Catch me with successful prosecution. The papia yada. Bako minkaze bominu bako. 100,000 okoji no recovery no.
Yes.
Ferimpo. Osuka yes. Pape Dakemu, he lives like an Arabian king, and all he can do is to recover 100,000. And here dollars so. Ghana cedis. And look, we have
sometimes just the mere office being in place, no, can scare people.
Who the hell is scared of OSP? Who is scared of OSP? I'm Martin Amidu time and now there seems to be some fear of that office, but there's no fear of the OSP. Because the best he does is to come on radio and TV, throw words around, or kokod now, or luzupotoa now, I bet you no konifia asa. And the next minute, he travels more than even the president. Unimsa, Obi no to kwanjano. How do you expect to run this office successfully? I brother Mbia how he play more out to kwan, and it doesn't go alone. Until I'm see ya bokegu. The amount of money we're expending on that office and on the SP, you have no idea. And this is all we get. I'll come to the specifics. Nedikai. All my updates, I don't know one case or Lucia against you have been MCs at DC. I don't know one count. Because the law says you update us on losses, convictions, and ongoing cases. I don't know one no. And that one, he's deliberately not updating us on that. That's even a breach of the very act that sets him up. Because the law doesn't say come and choose and pick and choose which ones to update us on. Convictions. Cases. What? All cases. And then
demands it.
It's an obligation.
Yeah.
He shall update us. And the update in the law, you your person harassing microphone. Now, no.
That's a good point. He didn't update on the case that he lost against the MC in Kumasi. He didn't say anything about it. And I think the journalists forgot. It slipped out of their head. They should have asked him that question. Okay, let's hear you.
Oh, I'm a member of the Constitutional and Legal Affairs Committee, which has oversight over constitutional bodies, including the OSP. And I raised issues concerning the OSP on the floor of Parliament. And there, colloquially I said, we think it needs to be reviewed. To wit, it was the MPP that introduced it. And I think it is time we take a second look at it. If you have 149 million cedis, what are you going to do with it? Set up an office which after 8 years is only prosecuting 4 cases? Is that what you want to do? As opposed to...
That money could have gone to the Attorney General.
It could have gone to the Attorney General. It could have gone to
Yoko. Yeah. CID, police CID.
It could have even gone to Shraj.
Yes, Shraj. Better still, Shraj.
Time tested.
I don't like the office of Shraj at all.
Because you've gone
I went there, it was terrible.
But you know that, if you recall, historically, the state institution that has exposed corruption...
It's Shraj.
It's Shraj.
A lot of it is covered in my book. Yes. Short, a lot of it.
And held political appointees, public office holders, account. Shraj. At the time when President Rawlings was President Rawlings, Shraj did investigations on appointees of President Rawlings.
Absolutely.
And made adverse findings against them.
PV Obey.
So if we are looking for an institution that would be independent and prosecute cases, I would rather give Shraj the mandate to prosecute.
I think it's a personality thing. I mean, the people that have been at Shraj have been quite distinguished. Emil Short, Hannah Bossman, Professor Kenatefa used to be there as deputy to Short. I think it's about the personality. Maybe if we got somebody else at the OSP, it might make a difference.
I wouldn't personalize it. I would want to look at efficiency and value for money. When you look at efficiency and value for money, I think it is more efficient to give what the OSP has, which Shraj doesn't have. I will give it to Shraj, right, which is the prosecutorial powers. I'll give it to Shraj so that Shraj now becomes complete. I don't need to set up a new office and give it budget.
So that you amend the Shraj law to include prosecution.
Exactly.
So give them more money, more staff.
Give them more money, more staff. So I wouldn't have to spend 149 million on a new office, which after 8 years is only prosecuting 4 cases.
And doing 10 press conferences.
And doing so many press conferences. I wouldn't do that. There's the risk, right? Given the enormity of powers of the OSP, right? There's the risk of abuse of power. There's the risk of exploitation. It is very risky. You don't want to create a duplicitous situation where somebody can take advantage of. And so I would rather vest powers in Shraj to do what the OSP can do because, one, Shraj has an institutional culture, proven track record, right? And then integrity. There's no dent when it comes to Shraj. And so I will do that.